Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Davis, aka Devux, and this is Battlefield 3 for those who do not recognize this game. So I am playing the beta, of course, because as of right now it's October 10th, so it's officially the last day of an open beta. Closed today, so now we have to wait 15 days until the full game is released. And until we can actually get involved in the game even more. So the purpose of this video is to give you my thoughts and impressions on this beta. I have played, I believe, have put in around 14 hours in the beta, which is actually quite some time. I didn't even realize I played 14 hours of the beta, but I guess that shows how okay was the beta. I don't want to say good. I wanted to say good, but it's an okay beta, and I'll let you know why it's okay in the future. Well, by future I mean in this video, of course. So yeah, so let's start. Let's start about the video. So this video is just basically I have recorded a bunch of gameplay footage. Probably a couple hours of it, and what I did, I just edited all the parts where I get kills or where I get killed in a funny way, or any parts, some random parts you'll see in the video, such as going under the map and stuff like that, you know, some beta goodness basically. So it's not like, you know, it's not so you guys not watching some boring stuff, because one thing compared to Call of Duty, and I'm comparing this to Call of Duty because that's what everyone is doing, the maps are much bigger. So a lot of time you spend running compared to shooting. I don't want to say the majority of time you spend running, but much more time than Call of Duty, because while there's still some action going on in this game, it's not as action-oriented as Modern Warfare is, or Call of Duty in general. Let me fix my chair, sorry. So I didn't want you guys to just watch me, you know, running like in here. You know, me running. I mean, there's a few parts that left me running, because running animation looks nice, and running is good for your health. But most of the time, basically, I just left some good stuff in the video. Some okay stuff, so it's not as boring to watch. Anyways, that's what the video is all about. So that's why there's a lot of cuts and stuff. So it's not one continuous video, and I get shot in the face. All right, so let's start talking, okay? So before I start, if you do end up watching this whole video, and this will be a two-part video. This is the first part, or part 1, and in part 1 I will be just commenting on my impressions and thoughts about the beta. Oh, this is a nice clip. Always have at least one gun reloaded. I always switch to secondary. As you can see, I had my rocket launcher, which was not reloaded, and I had my UMP, which was not reloaded. Thankfully I had my pistol, which was reloaded. It was a pretty funny clip, I thought. Anyways, this is going to be a two-part video. Part 1 is going to be me commenting on thoughts and impressions about the beta of this game and giving some honest opinion, my own opinion. And part 2 is going to be just the gameplay. Again, the whole video is about 40 minutes long, so I'm going to cut it in half with a big knife. So, you know, you can watch part 1 and you can watch part 2. You can watch both parts, which would be awesome. And I don't know, look at this guy. Oh, and right here I tried to, at first I tried to knife him, but then I failed and I threw the grenade. Yeah, some of these clips are pretty funny. Anyways, as I said, you can watch both parts. That would be awesome. You can watch only one part if you hate my accent and you don't want to listen to me, which I understand. You can just watch the part 2, which is only the gameplay with no voiceover. Otherwise, I guess you are watching this part, so I hope you keep watching. So let's start Battlefield 3 beta. and this is on PC for those who don't recognize yet, since it looks 10 times better than consoles. Well, that's not true. I actually don't know how consoles look. But I do play on PC only. I don't have any consoles. But I do think both consoles are awesome. Anyways. As far as Battlefield, my history in Battlefield is I have played Battlefield 2 a long time ago for about, probably not even an hour. I wanted to try the game. I think what I did, I just downloaded the demo of the game because I just wanted to try the game because I heard, you know, a lot of people just saying how awesome the game is. But I never got into it, you know, probably because one of the reasons, and I don't want to sound like an ass, but it's because of graphics. I mean, it's an old game, and you know, when you pick up a game like that now in these days and the graphics don't look too good, and you kind of get turned off, because I know Battlefield is a lot about realistic, but when the graphics are not as good in these days, then the realistic factor kind of disappears. So that's probably one of main reason. And then the second one is just, I mean, it was my first time, so I honestly didn't know what happened. I was getting owned horribly because I would, you know, be put in random servers where people have been playing this game for years, and I didn't know nothing. I would probably go 1-59 or something. But Battlefield 3 is something different. First of all, it looks much better. Yeah, let's talk about graphics first. This game looks great. This game looks awesome. And this is only beta, okay? I think the highest setting is Ultra, which is not in the beta. And I doubt that my computer can run Ultra because I have a good computer, but it's not great. But even, I think this is a medium setting. Even on a medium setting, I mean, this game looks good. Really good. And I love the destruction, and I love running around shooting rockets, trying to shoot snipers before they shoot me. So the graphics look great. It really adds to the realism. Frostbite 2 engine looks nice. Destruction, the movement, the sound, everything is really nice in my opinion. You know. As far as the beta, I mean, there's few graphical issues like shuddering and screen tearing once in a while, and just random pop-up and stuff. But that's again, it's a beta. A lot of people don't seem to understand that, and don't seem to understand what's the purpose of a beta, or don't seem to understand how to hide from a sniper and don't get sniped. Like I'm gonna get, I guess, soon. So graphics are good. Even in the beta, they look good, and they sound good, they smell awesome as well. And yes, you can smell the beta graphics, believe me. So graphics are good. That's, you know, when I picked this game up beta, I wasn't such a noobish because I don't know what my teammate is doing, breakdancing, I guess. It wasn't so bad as Battlefield 2. You know, it was up to other games such as Call of Duty and Crysis and stuff like that. So that was nice. Another thing is, you know, a lot of people have contributed playing in beta. So, you know, it's the first couple games I sucked, but it wasn't too bad to learn. I mean, it's a first-person shooter. You know, I played Call of Duty. You know, I know what to expect. It's a first-person shooter. I just needed to learn some things, adjust some things. Big thing is that yes, this is a team-based game. It's Battlefield. It's teamwork. Teamwork is really important. Not like Call of Duty. In Call of Duty, I mean, you're playing team deathmatch. I don't know. I know it says team in there, but I view it as deathmatch, because I mean, you can really go the opposite way where your team is going and still do good. While in here, you gotta stick with your team because there's 4 classes. There's Assault, which is basically a medic. There's Engineer, which can fix vehicles. There's support, just kind of heavy machine guy, and he drops ammo, which is important because there were so many times I ran out of ammo, and I was like, dude, drop me some ammo, and no one would. And then there's Recon, which I'm playing right now, which is basically a sniper class. The good thing about Recon, you get that radio thingy, I forgot what it's called, but basically you can put it in anywhere, and then you can spawn where you put your radio. So such map is Operation Metro, which is a rush map. Basically it's like a demolition in Call of Duty. You want to put your thing, as you can see, I'm gonna spawn on my thing right now. Boom, I spawn on my radio. So I would put the radio close to the objective, so just in case someone arms it, you can spawn right next to it and hopefully throw a grenade, get some kills, and disarm the bomb. And yeah, as far as the teamwork, I'm sometimes not as good at teamwork too, because I'm trying to adjust, from Call of Duty and stuff. But I do like teamwork games. I'm a huge fan of Team Fortress 2, and for those people who know this game, that game is a lot based on teamwork as well. I mean, it's impossible to do good in Team Fortress 2 without a good team. The sim in Battlefield, you can't just run there and expect, to be a beast. No, you're gonna get owned. You're gonna run out of ammo. You're gonna be low in health. You need some other people helping you. Another cool feature that a lot of people do not use, or are lazy to use, or are just fucking ignorant, is the spotting. So basically what spotting is basically on PC, all you do is you point at the guy, you aim at the guy, you press Q, that's on the keyboard, and it's gonna put a small orange triangle above his or her, I guess, head. And that means that you spotted an enemy, and you included, and anyone else from your team that's close to you can see that guy. So if he's hiding behind a tree, you know exactly where he's at. You can throw a grenade, you can try to snipe him, you can shoot a rocket. Look at that! Look at the sneaky attack. Oh, knife kills are awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. So spotting, please spot. I mean, especially if you're Recon. A good practice to learn is spot before you shoot. So spot first, then shoot. So I learned to, like, if I aim at a guy, first I press Q, and then second I press left mouse trigger to shoot. As you can see, I spotted this guy and I killed that guy, obviously. But that's a good thing, because even if you die by that guy, if he kills you, then hopefully any teammates around you will kill that guy, because they will see the triangle above the head. So basically what I want to say, don't be a douche and spot. That's again part of the teamwork, okay? It's like, view it as an UAV, if you want to compare this to Call of Duty, okay? But there's no UAV in this game as far as I know, but it's like a manual UAV. So why don't you be just a manual UAV, help your team out, and have a bunch of triangles running around in circles. Alright, let's move on to the next topic, which is me getting killed hundreds of times. Alright, that topic is over. So next topic. Some interesting things from the game. Some interesting equipment, such as flashlights and laser sights. Those little thingies are very interesting and I guess cool and realistic. But basically, if you have a flashlight or laser sight on your gun, then it actually acts as a distraction, especially if you close quarters. As you can see, I have a flashlight on my gun, but it's not gonna work well in this open area. But once I get in the metro, if you're close to someone and you have a flashlight, you're gonna blind your enemy. Yeah, and there's a lot of long necks in the beta. So basically, flashlight blinds the enemy really bad. it's like a huge train coming. So it can be into your advantage. At first I thought, oh, flashlight, cool, it's gonna help me see in the dark. But there's not a lot of dark places, at least in this map. So I thought, it's useless, but actually it still helps, because if you encounter someone close by, you have a good chance of killing him, because your enemy is gonna be blinded. That happened a lot to me. Same with the laser sight, it's not as bad, but still, when someone kind of aims at you, the red laser is gonna be in your eyes, and it's pretty difficult to see. One tip I could give you guys, as far as flashlights and laser sights, I would recommend you to not put those on your sniper rifles, because it will only make you more visible. As a sniper, you should be in defense, and you should be, I don't want to use this word, but I mean, you should be camping. Oh, since we're on this clip, let me talk about some bugs on beta. So as you can see, I'm under the map, and this is one of the bugs in the beta. You can go under the map, kinda under the map. A lot of people complain about this. I just find it funny, you know. I know it's gonna be fixed. It's obvious it's gonna be fixed. I think they fixed it already. So it's just a fun little bug. It's not really that you can go under the map and start shooting someone. Again, back to Team Fortress 2, there was a bug in one map that you could actually go under the map and start building sentries and shoot people from under the map, and they would have no chance of killing you. So it's not as bad as it was in that game, which of course was fixed. So back to my point, if you're a sniper, don't use flashlights or laser sights, because it will only make you more visible, which means since you have a sniper rifle, and if you are against someone with assault rifle close by, then you have a small chance of surviving. So do not use those. You already produce a small light from your scope. It's big enough to notice. If you put a flashlight, again, you're gonna look like a train. So no flashlights, laser sights on snipers, and use them especially on guns with short range, such as Engineer class has a lot of short range guns, such as UMP and stuff like that. Alright, what else? I don't have a script on this. I'm just talking random stuff as they come up to my mind, about the game and stuff. As far as this map, it's pretty fun. It has like 3 levels, and I guess, there's other modes in the full game, like team deathmatch and stuff, so I'm guessing you can just run around the whole map. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but as far in this mode, it's a rush mode, so it's, when you explode a couple bombs, the new area opens. If you don't explode those bombs, you can't go to the new area. So a lot of times most of the time you're gonna be spending in this outside area, because if the enemy does not explode the bombs, or if you do not explode the bombs, if you're an attacking team, then the new area will not open and you will be stuck in here. So this outside area can get a bit repetitive at times, but once that opens, then you can go into Metro, which has some really nice lighting and color. And after that, you kind of go outside to Paris, which has a lot of buildings, which can be, well, most of them can be exploded a little bit, kind of shooting a rocket and seeing the building collapse, which is pretty nice. At the time of this recording, I did not know that EA is going to release Caspian Border, and unfortunately I was not able to record any games in Caspian Border, but that's another map that was released in beta later on, and that map is much more open. It supports 64 players on PC, it has vehicles, and it's a real awesome map. But this map, it's pretty cool as well. I played probably like put 12 hours on this map alone, and I still didn't get bored, because sniping is fun. What else? What else? Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, just as far as these bugs and glitches and stuff goes, I'm just funny how some people, like, I read some messages in the forums online, how some people say, "Oh man, I just canceled my pre-order of Battlefield because of this beta. Because the beta sucked. The game is gonna suck. I'm gonna cancel my pre-order." And it's like, dude, first of all, it's a beta, so it's supposed to have bugs, you know? I mean, it's a beta, it's not full game. Secondly, the purpose of this beta, DICE said already, is to test the servers and stuff. It's not to test the map and stuff. That was just an extra. And they will definitely fix those issues. So if you're getting discouraged by this beta, then I guess fine, cancel your pre-order, you know. Because if the full game releases and you're playing the full game, you're probably just gonna bitch about the full game, about every single little mistake that happened. So those people, they just don't understand how the business world works, I guess. You know, these are just 12-year-olds that are like, "Oh my god, this is broken, this is sucky, I'm just gonna cancel it and I'm gonna go back to Call of Duty." I would love to Call of Duty to release a beta and then have a bunch of bugs and people saying, "Oh my god, I'm gonna cancel my Call of Duty pre-order because this has a bunch of bugs." So I actually applaud DICE for releasing a beta for this game, because it just shows that they actually care about its player base, because they're saying to players, "Hey, this is unfinished product, please try it, please let us know if there's any bugs, glitches, anything else that we can fix before the full game is released, and plus we're gonna just test our servers to make sure there's no lag and stuff like that." Call of Duty, no, it just releases a full game and then it's like, "Oh wait, there's a javelin glitch, oh that and that and that, oh and these shotguns are overpowered. Well, let us think, we're gonna patch the game in about 2 months or so." So I applaud that. I applaud DICE for doing this. The game, even in the beta stages, despite all the bugs and glitches, I enjoyed it really much. I loved all the unlocks. There's tons of unlocks, and I love the teamwork. The graphics look great. The gameplay is fun. The vehicles, everything is really nice. I'm definitely getting this game. There's no, you know, there's. I like this game. It's really nice. It's definitely much. I don't know how different it is from Battlefield 2, but it's much more inviting, and easier to adapt to. And I love it. I think I will have tons of great time in this game when the full game is released. Experiencing new maps and modes will be fresh, and you know, unlocking stuff will be awesome. So I'm glad I tried this beta. As I said, I put in about 14 hours. And as I said, yes, it's a beta, it has bugs, but that's why it's a beta, so don't get discouraged about that. So to all the people who are bitching about it, I mean, yes, you don't want to play this game, don't buy it. But just because you can go under the map on a beta, that doesn't mean it's gonna be a bad game. So that's my thoughts. I'm gonna wrap up. This was my part 1 of Battlefield 3 beta gameplay session, I guess. I would like to thank you all for watching. Please leave a comment below and let me know what are your thoughts on the beta, if you played it, if you're gonna get the full game, and just anything else related Battlefield. Please click subscribe at the end of the video. It helps me a lot. It helps you actually to keep up with my videos if you enjoy my videos, and definitely expect some more Battlefield 3 videos once the full game is released. You know, some commentaries and gameplay and montages and footages and stuff like that. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I see y'all on Battlefield. Bye.